G'day crew, I'm Oscar Pelazon and welcome to another episode of Tube Time Tuesday. So it's a bit of a washout down the beach today, but in the boardroom, it's never a washout because I'm committed to bringing you business wisdom every week. So I'm here in the office at the boardroom HQ, and today I wanted to talk to you about a distinction that trips up a lot of business owners, right? And that's the difference between mission versus vision. And this became apparent a few months ago when we were running a module on creating a vision and setting some direction for some small business owners in our Business Accelerator program. And they really struggled to understand the nuances of that are mission and vision and what makes them different but uniquely powerful. And they sound similar, but they're regularly misunderstood. And even worse, if you ask ChatGPT, it almost always gets it wrong. And in private business, where you are the lifeblood of that business, getting these two clear and aligned is critical and powerful. So let's start with mission. Your mission is your purpose, why your business exists. Why are you passionate about what you do? And here's a tip, it isn't money, because you can make a truckload of money doing almost everything. That's something I've learned over the last 35 years advising small business. And for a big part of your journey, you won't be making truckloads of money, right? In the early days, it's a struggle. And then once you've reached success, and that success matches your dreams, both in terms of lifestyle and income, what is it in both those circumstances, what is it that keeps you connected and driven? And that's your mission. And the other thing is, in privately owned businesses, it's deeply personal. And your mission needs to dovetail into what gives meaning and purpose to your life. Pretty deep, I know. Business is just one aspect of your life. And if your mission is disconnected from what lights you up as a person, your values, your beliefs, your sense of impact, then running your business starts to feel like a grind. You get distracted and you get disengaged. And eventually, you lose the spark. But when your mission aligns with what drives you at a personal level, at the core, that's where the magic happens. That's when your passion for your work becomes empowering. It fuels you instead of draining you. So as they say in the classics, a mission goes a little something like this: to help business owners lead with clarity and confidence so they can build profitable, fulfilling lives, or to provide honest, practical advice that gives people back control of their business and their time. It explains why I'm passionate about doing the things that I do, not what I'm wanting to create. And it's simple and easy to remember. And it's not marketing spin. It's your anchor, especially on those tough days. So contrast that with vision. Your vision is where you're going. It's a picture of what you want the business to look like at its best. It's aspirational for you and it's inspirational for your team. Think of it as the destination you're building towards. So an example of a vision statement might be to be the go-to coaching business for privately owned companies in Perth. It's something to aspire for, it's something to achieve, it's something when you get there, you'll know you've reached it. And your vision gives you direction. It informs your strategy. Because as I say, if you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? It's an anchor point for your decisions. And if your mission is the fuel, your vision is the compass. So why does this distinction matter so much for private business owners? Well, in private business, it's hard to separate life from work. They're linked. What happens in one affects the other. So if your mission doesn't resonate personally, you'll feel friction. And if your vision isn't clear, you're not motivated to chase the big goal And if you're not motivated, your team won't follow. And you won't know whether you're even making progress to what the ultimate outcome is, especially if you don't know what you want that to be. But when they're both dialed in, you can lead with confidence, energy, and passion. And your team gets behind you. Your business starts to build real momentum, because when those two are locked in, you stop drifting and you take the controls and start leading. That's it from me today. I'll see you next week for another episode of Tube Time Tuesday. Happy days. You.